Stash coming back at you, blogger fans of Stash. I'm sure I have many now. My fan base is building, I hope. Give me a thumbs up or two if you wish. My subject tonight is the case of Charles Dexter Ward, one of the finest of Lovecraft's works, and a recommendation to actor Johnny Depp to get a movie going on this. Play Ward or play Curwen. Resurrect your career, Johnny. Give me a part in the movie, man. I could be somebody. I got the accent. So, the best or worst or scariest thing about the novel is you can kind of buy into the fact that it could occur. In Lovecraft's style of writing, he gives you that feeling. From the get-go, you might say, well, it's just your typical vampire story, but I think it's a lot more than that, and again, you can buy into it a lot better than, even the original Dracula. Also, it's into question whether it's just simply vampirism 100%, and it's magic and weirdness, occultism. So basically, a young man by the name of Charles Dexter Ward becomes obsessed with a distant relative of his named Joseph Curwen. Curwen is a businessman. He's a shady slave trader, and he is best known, or he's known as a very, very talented sorcerer. And it comes into question how old he was. Ward, the inhabitants surrounding him in Providence, in Lovecraft's beloved Providence, in Jack Nicholson from Departed's enemy Providence. Totally off topic. So the novel starts basically with Ward in an insane asylum, and he's exhibiting symptoms that are unexplained for his changes in his body chemistry and whatnot. Inexplicable physiological changes, if you will, and the doctors are doing a study of him, and they're stunned and so forth. He's obsessed by the story of his distant relative Ward. Ward is obsessed by Curwen, and so the story flashes back to Curwen's life as a sorcerer and his horrifying rituals of evocation. What I think is the central part of it is a lot of Lovecraft's themes is don't mess around with what you don't understand. Better left to leave the sinister unknown alone, which this probably, as much as any or maybe even the most, is that focus. Because Curwen leaves a message that Ward, and maybe more than just Ward, I can't quite recall, but that certainly our protagonist Ward finds actually a warning in weird ways from Curwen, or a message that he says, do not call up what you can't put down. So it's Faustian, or it's a sorcerer. You're thinking of the sorcerer, he's calling up these entities and demons and what have you, And he says, don't, if you don't have the ability, the talent to put down the beings or entities that you call up, then don't mess around with it. And that's a key Lovecraftian theme. The graveyard hunting of Ward is creepy and believable, and the reaction of the sailors is believable. At a certain point, they go after his relative Curwen, and they take care of business. I hope I'm not, the spoiler alert. There's some spoiler alert in this blog. Sorry. I'll try not to give away the whole thing. I'm almost complete here. But what I wanted to add in was I did another vlog about the sorcerers, occultist, Jack Parsons, totally unrelated, but he's a scientist occultist, and Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard in their Babylon working. And I talked about the incredible scene and Lynch, and really his associate David Frost, the writer, maybe more than him, than even the director. The atomic bomb scene where they unleash the forces from the other side. The shades. That's what Kenneth Grant was talking about, which seemed to be what Lynch and Frost were getting at least in one of the episodes of the second, or the latest installment of the Twin Peaks, which I guess is some kind of Twin Peaks means big busted woman or something, just like in my last vlog I was talking about Holden Caulfield's got his hat backwards, he's the creature on the rye. I don't know up there, that's really a cheap unconscious message for Twin Peaks. But Charles Dexter Ward, H.P. Lovecraft, was a tale that was written in magazines, Weird Tales, published in Weird Tales, and that must have really been something to get a magazine and you'd get stories like that. Also, the writer Howard of Conan the Barbarian also wrote for that magazine. Again, that is really something. If you got a mag and they had stories like that with the great art on the covers. Also tied into that other vlog, this idea, don't call up what you can't put down, and science and sorcery, magic, indistinguishable from science at a certain level. You know, of course there's dark aspects to the bomb, and real or not, or spiritual or not, scientific or not, it wasn't a great thing. And you know, neither is maybe trying to dig up your bodies and resurrect them, or try to live forever to the vampirism, or be involved in necromancy. Again, Lovecraft, probably more than any other horror writer, has that ability to make this scary stuff seem real. There's one point where the mother of Ward, is concerned that he's consuming massive amounts of food. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the unsavory habits of Ward and the obsession of himself with his relative Joseph Curwen, the alleged sorcerer, is pretty wild. Perhaps the best of Lovecraft's, or if not close. I wanted to do a vlog connecting Lovecraft to Lynch and see what you guys thought, or see if I don't usually get comments on these YouTubes. Maybe they're too rambling. Maybe they're all out there anyway. I don't know. But oh yeah, the bomb as disturbing the veil or the wall between other dimensions and here, and it upsetting shades coming in. I was mentioning that. That's something in the work of Grant and others, Kenneth Grant and others. Lovecraft with his Cthulhu mythos, and this story, case of Charles Dexter Ward, again warning of tampering with the unseen forces. You wonder also if the evocation spells, the calling up, is similar to the experiments with the bomb, in that they would disturb the other side. You know, that's a common theme, that there's the deep ones, the old ones, and entities like the Cthulhu monster. You know, are they disturbed by these activities? Myth and reality meet science and reality at ground zero. Two totally different topics, but again, it's the thing in common is messing with forces beyond the control, and that's what Curwen, even himself, apparently had in his message there. Don't call up what you can't pull down. Hope you dig my vlogs. Looking forward to hearing some people instead of just people who are pissed off. In the interest of free speech and interesting topics, I'm putting these out there. Give me some feedback if you can. Some thumbs up, some thumbs down. Charles Dexter Ward. My final thoughts again are Johnny Depp. Hey, contact me, man. Let's do Charles Dexter Ward. I'm thinking of him because he's a guy that obviously can play dark characters. The Nine Gates, the book salesman would be a quick switch to a Curwen or a Ward character. He is the detective in the comic book guy's name. I can't. From Hell. Why can't I think of the occultist comic book guy who wrote that? It's quite brilliant. He's dark in that one, and in the Sleepy Hollow as is he Ichabod Crane, or he's a detective? I forget. But the aesthetic of the way he played those characters, hey, I guess he's been having some trouble with the ticket sales, so Johnny Depp's people, call the weird blogger Stosh. Give me a message. I'll play a character with you, Johnny, man. Woo! No, I don't know. What do you guys think? I say Depp would be. He is freaking Charles Dexter Ward. He is a Joseph Curwen. He could probably play both characters. Let me play one of the sailors, Johnny. Let me play one of the doctors at the asylum. Let me play Curwen Award with you, brother. You got a winner. So, Johnny, come and break me out of the insane asylum over here in Providence, Rhode Island, brother. Okay, hope you guys like my vlog. Give me a thumbs up. And let me know what you think of my analysis, my incomplete analysis of the case of Charles Dexter Ward. I keep trying to shut this off. Here I am now shutting off for real. Alright, take care, guys.